that we're offering. Right? Yeah, and then with your HSN charge card, add another month. So you can break up your payments over the next 6 months.
What? Well, how much does that card cost?
Well, it's free. So as soon as you apply and you're approved, take $20 off. For instance.
Why wouldn't you and then have the extra?
Why not, right? This is and the perfect time. So, drum roll, Paul, this is the...
This is the pick of the show. This is the pick of the 2-hour show.
I was talking, was it Renee who called earlier who said she just has been collecting Paula's opals. She read your book on opals. This man knows how to find the most premium, beautiful, fiery opals in the world. And guess what? Here's the largest one, correct?
Yep.
That you've ever bought?
Ever done in silver.
Ever in sterling silver.
The only one I ever did bigger than this was in gold, and anything that size before I did in gold. I wanted to have.
And it probably wasn't $299.
Oh no, it was like I think it was 50% off at $700.
Wow.
But anyway, here's opal.
Wow.
Okay, so I have said.
Wow.
Color is the most important thing about a gemstone, right? And by the way, I know the guys hate when I say this. That's the worst it's ever going to look. Here's what happens with opal. It is the most difficult gemstone on earth to photograph.
Absolutely.
Period. Why is that? Because the background body color of the opal is white. The studio lights have a tendency to reflect that white body color back to the camera. So in person, I promise you, I've never offered any of my opals on this network yet where the host didn't say, oh my gosh, that's in fact, if you read the reviews on the first opal that I offered, which was a Today Special, every single person raves about prettiest opal I've ever seen.
Could not believe it.
I'm going to brag a little bit. I was the first one to do Ethiopian opal on televised shopping.
Was it?
And I remember the day that I did that. And I said, I was literally beside myself trying to tell the customers. I said,
so excited.
This is the stupidest price I've ever seen on opals. I said they just discovered this in Ethiopia, and they call it the Walo mines. And I said, they have no idea what they're doing.
They probably didn't.
They're pricing it. All they're caring about is that we're paying them. But I am telling you, if I had this equivalent play of color in an Australian opal that was a 14 by 10, we would be in the thousands of dollars. And I'm not kidding about that.
I agree.
And I'm not talking about a black opal. That's how rare opal of this size and play of color. Now, why do I say play of color? I went through all the trouble of telling you color, and color are the three most important things about a colored gemstone. However, there are certain gems that are categorized as what we call phenomenal gems. And by a phenomenal gem, it means it exhibits a specific optical phenomenon. Opal is the only gemstone on earth that exhibits something called play of color. And depending upon the angle you view the opal or the angle that the light passes through the opal, you will see a different rainbow of colors. And what you wear or what you surround, my favorite technique in opal design is what you see right now, taking another stone color and giving it a halo. Because it takes on the personality. Look at the reds in there.
Yeah.
Just the garnet lending it to the opal.
Oh.
Now, I want all of you, for those of you that have never had a genuine play of color opal, I want this ring to be your very first one. And listen, if you don't love it, I don't want you to keep it. Believe me, I can take all of these, put them on a table in Tucson.
But you got to be quick because they're all going to sell out right here.
This is spectacular.
No, it really is. And Paul, I have to say, just like forewarn, if this is your first opal, you'll never be satisfied with anything ever again.
Unless I bring you another one.
Yeah. So the size especially. And it does, I have to just stress, $50 off. It's brand new. It appraised over $800.
$855.
Yeah. And that's, again, on the low of 3 outside appraisals.
And remember, because it's also taken into account the weight of the sterling silver, the full under gallery on that sterling silver, the over 3 carats of garnet.
Yeah. Which a premium, gorgeous garnet.
Why does it appraise for $855? I don't care what gem you're talking about. It's harder to find gems in bigger. In fact, here's the rough. Okay. First of all, none of these in here would qualify to make that stone I just made you. One, the play of color's not good enough. And number two, the size isn't big enough. I could not get a 1410 out of any one of these. But I did this for another demonstration purpose. Stay tight on this if you would, guys. I'm gonna pour some water on it because I say it's the most difficult gemstone to photograph. And when I pour water in there and then I start to spin it around, well, you start to see the color a little bit better. Look at that.
Yeah.
Ah, where's that glow suddenly coming from? Well, the reason it's so difficult to photograph, opals are what we call a doubly refractive gem. And the best way to photograph them would be underwater.
I never knew that.
And so when if you went to Tucson with me to a show and we went to shop for opals, they sell them like this.
In the water.
And you would say, well, why? Is it because they're going to dry? No, it's not because they're going to dry out. They want to show off the play of color better. But again, none of these
would even be gem quality?
Cannot make what I just did.
Oh, no.
None of them.
Well, there's the size, like you said, right?
Well, but basically, when I get these jars, I pick out about 80% of it as reject. And then I pick out just a few pieces.
Wildly popular, and no surprise. And you know what? We're close to the last day of October for our October gals out there.
Yep.
It's my mother-in-law's birthday today.
How
and guess
about
what her
that?
name is? Opal. Yes.
Well, convenient for her.
Happy birthday, Mama Opal. Yeah. And it's her favorite. I mean,